Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of our podcast for nurses. Here we talk about the realities and challenges faced by nursing staff, and today we will discuss the challenges in caring for psychiatric patients in hospital. I'm Catherine, a nurse. We will be discussing our experience, analyzing and reflecting on today's topic, emphasizing the importance of improving psychiatric care in our country. But I'm not alone. As always, I'm joined with two wonderful nurses with who are not only share the profession but also master studies. Welcome, ladies, and please introduce yourself.
Hi, I am Maria de Los Angeles, a nurse with several years of experience caring for psychiatric patients. I'm ready to share with you a situation that seems straight out of a movie, but are as real as we are and happen every day on clinical services.
And hi everyone, I'm Jimena, also a nurse with experience in medical surgical files. I'm very happy to be here today, sharing this important topic with you about how to handle psychiatric patients in a hospital setting.
Great! Thanks, ladies. So, to start our conversation, let's talk a little about how a psychiatric patient is defined and what characteristics we have to face. Jime, what can you tell us about this?
Well, according to the World Health Organization, psychiatric patients are individuals who present mental or emotional disorder that affect their thinking, mood, behavior, and perception of reality. So, the disorder can vary in severity and duration, and they require specialized medical and psychological intervention. Some of the characteristics they exhibit, especially in this compensated state, include mood alteration, cognitive distortion, and unusual behavior. There are more, but those are the main ones. Well, since Mary works in this area, she could share an experience she has had.
Of course, I came prepared. One day, a guy with decompensated schizophrenia decided to put on a show on a bus, threatening passengers with a weapon. This happened after a street fight where he ended up with a knife in his neck, like it was a new fashion accessory. He started removing clothes from his arms, wounds, and attentions. He emptied them into Coke bottle.
Wow.
A real comedy show.
So funny, Mary. I also have a story to share.
Okay.
It was a shift that seems calm until a patient was admitted for hospitalization. As part of the protocol, I went to take a blood sample. What caught my attention was how tightly she was holding onto her purse. And I asked her why she was holding it like that, but she didn't respond. After finishing the procedure, I went back to the nurse station to write in her chart. Suddenly, we saw the patient running down the hallway. Wow. Several of us ran after her, and it was a security guard who finally managed to stop her just before he reached the hospital backseat.
Wow. Thank you for sharing your experience, girls. Well, it's interesting that through this experience, we can see that psychiatric care in the hospital setting is a crucial and often overlooked issue. In Chile, the lack of trained and specialist mental health personnel remains an obstacle. As a country, we need to move forward and creating better conditions for training these patients.
Yes, what do you all think about these situations? What are your thoughts on psychiatric care in hospital?
We will read your comment. Don't miss our next episode. Subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and share this content to keep raising awareness about this topic. Bye.
See you.
Bye.